What's up, guys? It's David here. I wanted to do a video on the best ways to use hashtags. You probably have already received my hashtag research spreadsheet that includes hashtags from 38 different verticals and thousands of hashtags in each one of those niches. So if you haven't received it, hit the comments below to sign up and get the hashtag list. If you have, I find that people often make, 5 massive mistakes when they're using hashtags. And here are the mistakes that they make. And they're really simple things that you can do to use hashtags better and increase your engagement and dominate specific niches. So here are the top 5 mistakes that people make when they are using hashtags in their Instagram posts. Mistake number 1 is that people don't use all 30 hashtags, which boggles my mind. Instagram has a limit on each post of up to 30 hashtags. Each one of those hashtags is an opportunity for you to get your content, your post, in front of people. So with each hashtag, somebody might click on that hashtag. So make sure that you're using all 30 hashtags. It's an easy thing to do. It will increase your exposure. I promise you. The second mistake that people often make is that even if they are using all 30 hashtags, they're using the most popular hashtags. And that, I guess, is somewhat intuitive. It makes sense. But at the same time, what ends up happening is that you're putting yourself up against the most competition. And when you have a hashtag, what happens is your post shows up in the stream of the explore page, and every single time a new person posts that hashtag makes a post with that hashtag, your post gets bumped down. So if you're picking a general hashtag like fitness or fun or foodie, what ends up happening is the next person that posts that hashtag, your post gets pushed down. And there are probably hundreds of thousands, if not millions of people posting on the most popular hashtags. So you don't want to only use the most popular hashtags. What you want to do is you want to have a mix of hashtags. And here's the mix that you should try to achieve. You can use popular hashtags, but I would recommend the most popular hashtags that you should use have maybe on average 2 million posts. So for example, if I think fitness has maybe 200 million posts, you don't want to use that hashtag because you'll never rank for that unless you have a super popular profile. So what you want to do is you want to have, say, 5 or so hashtags that are super popular in the range of 500,000 to 2 million posts. All right. So five hashtags that have 500,000 to 2 million posts. Then you want to also have 10 hashtags that aren't as popular. So try 10 hashtags that are in between the range of 50,000 and 200,000 posts, because that means that people are still searching, but it's not as competitive and you're not going to get bumped down as quickly. So 5 hashtags that are in 500,000 and 2 million, 10 hashtags that are in the range of 50,000 to 200,000 posts. That makes 15. Now, the rest of the hashtags are a mix. And they are a mix of, one, use 3 to 5 hashtags of funny, interesting, unique hashtags relating to that photo. So a lot of people, they often use hashtags relating to their broader profile, and that's great. But you also want to have specific hashtags relating to that photo. And so you want to use 3 to 5 hashtags that are specifically relating to that photo. So if there is a dress in the photo, or if there is avocado in the photo, or if you are at the beach, you could say waves in the photo. So identify items, things in that image that that you can kind of pull out, and have 3 to 5 posts or 3 to 5 hashtags like that relating to your post. The third aspect that I would recommend is using holidays. So almost every single day there's a holiday. So be sure that you're using holiday related hashtags. They're really unique. They're fun. You know, people always click on them. You know, you can get some random traffic. It's really great. And then finally, there are 2 more types of hashtags that you can use. So location-based hashtags are great, especially if you're in somewhere interesting, or even if you're not. People do click on location-based hashtags. Instagram tends to feature them. So if you are using, or if you are posting, use 2 to 3 hashtags that are related to your location. That will get you an additional set of views that you wouldn't typically get. And then finally, try to use trending hashtags. So almost every day, there's something interesting happening, or there's some type of trend. Use those hashtags relating to that trend, research them every day, and use them. So that's the mix of how you should use your 30 hashtags. Don't just pick the most popular 30 hashtags relating to your niche. Have a mix, because that will get you additional exposure. So the third mistake that people make is that they don't test hashtags. And so without testing, you won't know what works and what doesn't. This is your discovery. This is how you will get more followers. This is how your content will get seen. This is how Instagram will view your profile and the content you're posting as valuable, is as people engage with your content. So be sure that what you're doing is you're testing different hashtags and different aspects of the content you're posting. And the way I recommend you doing this is find 3 or 4 different themes relating to your profile. And if you're in men's fashion, you can say suits, or you can say street style, or you can say ties, or you can say watches, and pick a set of hashtags. Even just test hashtags. Really test maybe 10 or 20 hashtags if you're just running a test, and see which hashtags standalone perform the best. So pick a theme within your niche, pick 10 to 20 hashtags, and just use those hashtags as a test on your profile, and see what themes within your niche perform the best. And then you can pull those hashtags out and use them on an ongoing basis. And this dovetails right in with the next mistake that people make, is that they don't test, they don't rotate in their hashtags. Your hashtags can get stale. Instagram has algorithms, and those algorithms tend to lock in on your profile, and it ends up not exposing you to new users if you don't refresh it. So continuously refresh your hashtags, rotate them in, rotate them out, so that Instagram's algorithm will put you in front of new people and give you new opportunities for your reach to happen. And also, as your profile grows, you want to have new hashtags so that Instagram can know and search for new people who might want to engage with your content. So refresh your hashtags on a weekly, if not monthly basis, and that will essentially reset Instagram's algorithm. And then finally, as I mentioned before, be sure that you're using trending hashtags. That will give you an additional boost, an additional bump. It's a little bit more work, granted, to log in every day and just search for themes, but if you can do it, it will give you that bump, and it will be worth it. So those are the 5 biggest mistakes and how you can fix them. 1, be sure that you're using all 30 of your hashtags. Number 2, be sure that you're using a variety of hashtags, not just the most popular ones. Number 3, make sure that you are testing hashtags, testing different types of hashtags. Number 4, make sure you're rotating your hashtags in and out. Don't just use the same 30 hashtags all the time. Number four, and the final point is make sure that you're logging each day to find hashtags that are trending so that you can take advantage of that new traffic, that new search term. You can remain current and you can connect with people. So thanks so much for listening, watching. I really appreciate it. And I'll talk to you soon. Take care.